Yeah, no, I was just doing one at a time. Oh, wow. Yeah, you got what's going on in here.
So I'll talk a little bit about Project Doorbell or Operation Doorbell, which...
Hold on, wait till I come back out because I think the sound's probably going to cut out a little.
Okay, well, it's relevant to that room, so I'll wait till you're in there and I'll go in there at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in.
How do you have a grand total for fountains? Is there a...
Probably figure it out in my head. I haven't counted. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, along that back ledge behind the washer and dryer. There's 1 behind the toilet. There's 1 on the water softener. There's 1 on the water heater. There's 1, well, there's 2 on the water heater.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 in front of the metal bladed box fan. There's 1 next to the metal bladed box fan. There's 1 on the floor fan and 2 on the floor fan. Did I get it right?
I honestly just kind of been moving the camera around as you were talking. I wasn't really counting.
I think I got it.
It sounds right. So this big globe fixture that's kind of, it's right above the Eskimo box fan. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a big round kind of amber glass globe and you have a color changing LED inside of it.
Isn't it the one that has like a very light color changing inside of it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
My apartment has almost the exact same fixture hanging in the foyer of the main hallway, which was built in '74, so I'm sure it's original.
Yeah, that was pulled out of the scrap bin at the West Street.
Oh yeah, no, good save. I also am just noticing how many vintage fluorescents are hiding in here too.
Alexa, laundry room lights on.
Okay.
Alexa, laundry room.
The one above the, but kind of against the ductwork didn't come on. I don't know.
Sometimes those controls are fickle. Which one did all the way against the ductwork? Or like
It's like kind of a gunmetal gray one, and it's right above. Yeah, it's closest to the door.
Alexa, CEC light on.
Okay.
There we go.
Each one is tied to a fan. Like I use the light function for each fan control for each of those lights.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Their names based on the fan they're associated with.
gotcha.
That was tied to the CEC. The ones over the sink, like on the ceiling over the sink, down on the wall, are tied to the Evergo.
Mm.
There's one on the ceiling near the ductwork that's tied to the Strato-Fan.
Hmm.
And then I can't remember. Maybe not.
I don't see any over there. I don't think so. Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is a really cool setup.
Pretty neat in there.
It's crazy how when you turn the lights on, it kind of like muffles the effect of everything else so much, but when you don't have the fluorescents on, it has like this whole, like if the whole room has a different feel. It's interesting that way.
So what I wanted
Can I step in here?
Yeah,
Just on
of
this
course.
real quick? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just storing some.
Oh, okay.
She's been gone since before the pandemic, and
That's
we
very
don't
nice.
know yet when she'll be back. Hopefully soon, but we don't know yet. You know, up to her.
So what? This was in fact made by Emerson, right?
No, made by a company called Phil Rich.
Well, I know that. I didn't know if they were just copying Emerson or if it was.
I'm sure they got their motors from Emerson because it's the K63.
Yeah, I was gonna say the motor certainly looks Emerson.
But nothing else looks Emerson, so I'm assuming they just bought the motors. What was that?
That there's a little like thing on the. Is that like a robotic vacuum?
Oh yeah, he stepped in the back.
I stepped near him and he moved.
Yeah, he's not always.
He just does what he wants. He moved back to the charger.
Yeah.
All right. Should we take him to?
Yeah, go ahead.
So these are all 4-speed as well.
Yeah, they're all four. Well, the laundry room ones are not, but the other two are. Then the Nutone.
Yeah, that's
very
variable.
So, yeah, same. Let's
Okay.
try saying medium low and see what she does.
Alexa, first floor fans medium low.
Okay.
Oh, now she listens. Okay.
She was fine that time. Yeah, and then you have to adjust the Nutone.
Yeah. I'll just put it up a little bit.
So what I was going to say is if you look on the wood panel next to the circuit breaker box, there is a plain white doorbell. And that is the doorbell that was originally upstairs, original to when this house was built in either like the late 70s or early 80s. I can't remember. I looked it up. I can't remember if this is 78, 79, or 80.
So I can tell you that. There's an easy way to look it up. A lot of those like real estate websites will have
Yeah,
that.
no, I did look it up. I just
okay.
don't remember.
Yeah, to me, I would have guessed late 70s. It's definitely.
It's somewhere around there. But yeah, the original Nutone doorbell was upstairs, and then when Jonas put in the fancy Nutones, we moved it down.
Okay,
here.
so all of these went to high.
No, they went to medium. It's just
they're all just fast medium. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is now that I have a few other doorbells in my collection, I'm gonna take down that plain white one, and I'm gonna put some other. I'm gonna put a cool assortment of doorbells down here, and they ring with the button outside and with the Try Me button as well. But I'm probably gonna find a way to disable that so that if I'm recording down here, the doorbell isn't heard in the background. I'll probably figure out a way to disable it.
Like to have it just automatically cancel if you're.
Just cut the power to the whole system,
Yeah.
or at least for the ones down here. But yeah, I'm gonna. So the next time I do a video on Operation Doorbell, there'll be some cool vintage ones down here. All ones that I'm collecting either have lights or clocks. I want stuff that can do.
Have something cool on it. Yeah.
Yeah, more than just ring. They either.
Though I didn't. To be totally honest with you, before the lighting showroom ones, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Doorbells?
Yeah, I've seen a doorbell or two in my time. No, I meant like having lighting or clocks. I've only ever seen the ones
I didn't know that either. Yeah.
I just see the plastic box on the wall ones all the time, but I didn't know that there were other, they put other
seeing
functionality
the
on.
clock one at Becker is what made me think, okay, you know what? I get why people collect them then. So also, I didn't know Nutone invented the first doorbell.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Before that, all there were buzzers, and then Nutone was like, no, it should sound elegant and it should look elegant.
So did Jonas run that place?
Yes, his full name is Jonas Nutone.
Jonas Nutone.
Yes, Jonas Nutone Scoville.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah, I can't forget the Scoville. All right. Should we bring him up?
Yeah.
All right. So Alexa, first floor fans, medium, high.
Okay.
You can just turn the variable speed knob all the way to the highest setting on the,
On the variable, yeah. That's what I did.
Yeah. The ones in there aren't going to change because they're 3-speed.
Yeah, those are all still
Those
moving.
are all 3-speed, but this one and the Phil Rich are
No,
4-speed.
yeah.
So I use a bunch of different smart controls, but the ones that I've kind of settled on and that, if I would have had them when I did the laundry room fans, I might have used those. They're a 4-speed control that also has a built-in light dimmer. And I found those to be the most useful when that range of speeds is appropriate. Yeah, that Sonnet-Air is probably the oldest fan in the house.
Yeah,
that's not changed.
Yeah.
And it's not going to change.
I figure. Yeah, I know that was a big one. That was a big childhood one for you, if I remember right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, it seems like it has a Rick aesthetic to it.
It most definitely does. Yeah, it goes well with the '70s look that I like a lot. That's why I was seeing this paneling. I'm like, nice.
Yeah,
that looks a lot like what's in my bedroom.
I very much decided to lean into the paneling here with all the kind of vintagey.
No, I think with all the vintage and kind of retro decor, it really works well.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that thing?
Which thing?
It looks like 3 CFLs just randomly screwed into something.
That's just sitting there. It's not actually
that's
in.
That's just a spare fixture.
I use that for filming. The two of those CFLs are daylight and one is warm white, and the combination is good for filming.
Gotcha. Yeah, like the lighting source for something. Yeah.
And so I have some set up like that in the living room. Those are permanent because when I do my podcast, I usually do it in the living room. But I had to film a couple things down here, and I have a couple of those that I just put together for my wife when she does makeup tutorials.
The Casablanca clock too.
Yeah, there's a few of them actually. There's a couple more on the floor there I have not found a place for yet. I think those came out of. Where did those come from? Did those come from Becker? No, those came from a collector that was liquidating his collection.
Oh, okay.
Only the Homestead ones came from Becker.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I remember you had the. Oh, and that's genuine Casablanca glass
it is.
there too.
So is the one on the track lighting.
I just noticed that. By the Nutone?
Yep.
Very nice.
That's genuine Casablanca as well. Looks like it might be a little dusty. I might need to clean that.
Well, I bet the updraft from this is probably doing a lot.
Probably dusting it. Yeah.
Yep.
Alexa, laundry room lights off.
Look how close that is. Holy cow.
Okay.
You used every inch. I'm impressed.
That's what she said. Okay, you ready to check into high?
Yeah. All right. Alexa, first floor fans high.
Okay.
You'll have to do the.
Does that make a bit of a difference between?
It does.
Okay, because I know some it will still go to high all the way on the variable.
Yeah, there's a difference. It's not much of one, but it exists.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, marginally.
Now, I will tell you, in anticipation of the Sonnet-Air has always been the spin down champion. So I'm not,
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, I will take your word for that.
So as for which one stops first.
Okay, holy cow, the full rich is a huge difference between the medium high
So
and high.
with every other smart control in this house, I have customized the speeds with different capacitor values.
Right.
That one I haven't done it just because when I hung it, I wasn't sure if that was going to be about how much I was going to like it.
Gotcha.
Abby hasn't been back a bunch of she's so basically the speeds that are on it are not designed for it.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, I may change the capacitor values to speeds that are designed for it.
Right. Because I wasn't sure if it just had slow speeds, maybe, but.
No, it's got a 2-speed pull chain, and if you pull the pull chain, it'll go to low, and then the range of speeds is actually better. It doesn't go all the way to high.
Right. I just noticed so that Phil Rich has got unique canopies on this. They're similar to Emerson's, but they're a little more like rounded, I think.
And they're plastic.
Oh, they are plastic. Oh, okay. And then these are like solid wood blades too, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. The airflow is a little weird with this one, just because I think because of all the. I mean, it's doing something, but.
Interesting. That thing moves a ton of air, but maybe you can't feel it right underneath it. Maybe you gotta be back off of it some.
Maybe. Well, the other thing is the blades are tilted a little too. Sometimes I forget because it's this one. They're tilted more upwards than that, so. Somewhat. I've had the same thing happen with fans in really tight spaces. Like it's just the airflow's really choppy. Yeah, I mean,
I feel it over here.
I think it might be one of those things. You probably feel it more farther away.
Maybe. It's definitely because I used to hang in my bedroom in my first apartment, and that thing.
And I feel it here.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Probably some of you getting some Nutone there too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
So
Yeah.
we're ready for spin down?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let me walk through the wind tunnel real quick.
You want?
Hold on, just a sec. Holy cow, that's a wind tunnel in there. Is that one of those little fans from India? Those
Yes.
little 24? Yeah, I've
Not
seen it.
actually from India though. It's from China.
But
it's
it's
the same as the India one.
Yeah, the
Yes.
India one.
I
Okay.
see if there's a place I can sit where I can see the Phil Rich, because then
Some-
I'll just stand. So if you want to keep an eye on do you want to do the laundry room or do you want to do the other fans? So we can have somebody keeping an eye on everything.
Well, actually, I can capture everything pretty well on here because
Okay.
this will actually film everything at once, pretty much.
Okay, then I'll watch the ones out here.
Okay, so you want
Okay.
So when you hear Alexa pull the Nutone off,
Yes.
okay.
There's one Alexa CEC light off.
Okay.
Wonder why that's just not cooperating otherwise. Nope.
Came back on.
Yeah. Alexa CEC light off.
Yeah, that one didn't
Maybe
work.
there's like a leak in the ballast that's sending some signal back to the control.
Maybe.
Alexa CEC light off.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back to that.
You ready? You want to do the honors?
Alexa, first floor fans off.
Okay.
What's
Alexa CEC light off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, do you have a favorite industrial in here?
All of them?
Well,
I don't know. That little CEC is a huge childhood fan, but in 56 inch, which I still have not been able to find.
this
in 56
this one right here.
Yeah. I've looked high and low for it in 56 inch and haven't found it. Cole has one, and I think Mark Welker has one. The Phil Rich is about to stop. So Phil Rich has stopped. The mini gold line's about to stop.
Yeah.
Nutone's about to stop. Let's see what one. Mini gold lines
Mini
next.
gold line second. Yeah.
Then Nutone.
Yeah. I think the CEC. Yep, CEC.
CEC has pretty bad bearings.
Yeah.
I got it from Chandru, and he didn't think I'd be able to get it to run without replacing the bearings. That's how bad they were.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, it was running okay other than the. Okay, so the Strato stopped, and the view fan.
Yeah. So I think if I had to pick a favorite, because the ones that I like in here
Are all
the
of them?
best are all small versions of very important childhood fans to me. Like a mini gold line is a small version of a full-size gold line.
Right.
But I only saw the small version in brown as a kid. The small version in white was not a childhood fan of mine.
Right.
But that's similar to two very important childhood fans, and then so is the CEC.
Let's say so. The Sonnet's definitely still going.
Oh, that's gonna be. Yeah.
That'll be a while.
So
Oh yeah.
let's do the garage.
All right. All right. Here, I'll give that back to you for that.
Sure. Yeah, let's turn this back to like a
You want to set it back to low? How come that light like arcs or like bright?
capacitor discharging, I assume.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. Just pick what's set. So, Alexa, garage on. And we hung this little slim line. We're gonna do a video of it later, but it was just to have something up here on the test rig. I'm gonna turn that to low. Do you wanna do the camera out here, or should I just put it on the camera stand?
Yeah, I do want to do the camera. This is probably my favorite.
This is.
one.
I was gonna say this.
This is the.
Rick
I was not thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute. This
yeah,
is the.
I
Rick-
was.
I'm thinking. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, we got to do these.
Well, I'll do the test rig real quick. Although we don't actually know. I'll just use. So.
Okay, so. So is it just Alexa garage fan? Okay.
Yeah, low, medium, high. They're all 3-speed except for the 3-blade.
Okay. Alexa, garage fans low.
Okay.
So. None of these are your favorite version. Of
This one right here is the closest to my favorite. The only, that except in 52, basically.
So that's your favorite out here.
Yeah, I would. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Second favorite.
You got your version, but with the housing. You got your version, but with 3 blades.
Right.
There's any number of.
The funny thing about that one over there is the that Ace Hardware back in Naperville. You had a bunch of these. That exact model, exactly the same.
I'm so mad about that.
I am not happy either. I asked about it maybe 6 or 7 years ago and basically was told no way. And then lo and behold, it got remodeled and they're gone. I do like the plastic Emerson too. This is the only K55 that's out here permanently, right? All the rest are all K63. And this one's got the old flywheel too. Because I have one of these as well. In that
yours is a slightly newer version. It's got the plastic blades and the newer flywheel.
Mine's from 1980. This one's probably, I bet this is 78 or 9.
Definitely 70s.
Yep.
Okay, you want to take them to medium?
Okay.
Well, no, let me
all right.
run this a little Nutone.
Oh, that and I didn't get the back maybe.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a pretty neat shot with both of them. So was this his factory low on this?
I'm using the.
Oh, you're on the decade.
I'm just
Okay.
guessing.
Gotcha.
Because we haven't actually tested this yet.
Yeah, well, that's a
Nutone's
good
welcome
guess.
rolls were 5, 10, 15, so I'm guessing 5. I'm just gonna guess 5 and 10.
We've also got a lot of preheats out here too,
Mm-hmm.
and some really cool half pipers. And those came out of what, a grocery store? Was it?
Regent Street Co-op. If you want to look for images on Google.
Well, we need a starter on that.
That one there, yeah. Well, it's got the Jackrabbit starter, and I've reset it many times, and it keeps going out. So either the bulb is on its way out, or the starter is on its way out.
I mean, just based on the bulb itself, doesn't look like there's a whole lot of blackening on it. I mean, like, I don't see any.
So
Actually.
maybe it's just a bad Jackrabbit starter.
I'm thinking it might be the starter. Yeah.
Well, I got plenty of those, but yeah. So put that on your to-do list if you want to.
Yeah, we can find a starter for that.
I got a whole box.
Oh, just I got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Alexa, garage fans medium.
I'm just gonna guess 10 for the Nutone. I wonder what's buzzing.
Might be the canopy.
Could also be that light bulb.
No, it's something up. It's something. It's definitely something up here.
Yeah.
Might be the canopy. Well, we'll adjust it for the.
Yeah.
Is it just me? I don't think the K55 one kicked on to me.
Alexa, garage fans medium.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of them changed. Most of them, there's not much of a difference, and I'll tell you why.
That one, there's definitely a difference
Yes,
back there.
that one's on. You can actually see the variable speed control for that one. It's installed in that box there.
Oh, yep, I see it.
You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that mini half pipe is wired into the same control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go to the same box.
And I need to adjust that canopy because it fell over.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But,
yeah, Emerson canopies are.
yeah, no,
Tricky
the designer
sometimes.
speeds are very similar, medium and low, and
Okay.
in fact, all the speeds are very similar, medium and low. The reason for that is because I set all the capacitor values so that if you put the pull chain on low, it won't turn into a resonant frequency.
Gotcha.
And so I think the only capacitor values that wouldn't stall out, but also wouldn't be a resonant frequency for that that little designer were like 2 and 3. They're like 1 microfarad different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very minor difference, and I just deal with it. It's not the end of the world.
Right.
If I want a better range of speeds, I pull the pull chains to low, and then I get a better range of speeds. I just don't get high, but I don't use them on high too often. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
The high.
Alexa, garage fans high.
Okay.
All those like little clicks are the relays,
Yeah.
like clicking to.
So, yeah, all the smart controls that have stepped capacitor-based speeds have relays,
Mhm.
and then some of them I have relays on too, just because they, like the half pipes are on smart controls, but I use relays with those because the smart controls are only rated for whatever amps, and 2 half pipes is a lot of amps, and there's 2 half pipes per.
Mm. This is on high? That seems really slow to me.
It's weak,
Oh. Okay.
and so
Cause I would have almost mistaken that for a medium.
I've changed the capacitor.
Huh.
It draws a shit ton of current. That's just as fast as it goes. I think there might be a shorted coil in it. I'll tell you what happened. Because I have another one that's the same version and it goes faster.
Oh,
It draws
okay.
less current.
Oh, so
But-
yeah, there might be a.
So I installed it in the garage,
Mhm.
and I went and did an episode of my podcast, and I left it on high.
Mhm.
When I came back out here, it was going super slow. It was humming loudly, and it was drawing a ton of current. The garage is filled with smoke.
Oh.
The original oil-filled capacitor had failed spectacularly,
Oh yeah, that.
which is common on
Those.
oil-filled
Oh, that always.
capacitor.
Yeah, that always happens. With
So I
those.
changed the capacitor, and I varnished the windings, and it ran fine, but it ran slow. So was it always slow, or did something happen to it then? I've kept an eye on it ever since then, just to see if like the motor's on its way out. And nope, it'll run for hours like this, but it draws like close to 2 amps, and this is as fast as it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. That definitely sounds like a coil issue.
I think there's a little.
Yeah,
I think
up
there's maybe.
one or two's like just
Yeah,
shorted
just
out.
enough.
Enough to. I mean, it still runs nice, so
It's fine. It's good
Yeah.
enough for out here. I just
yeah, that'll work.
Okay, you ready?
All right, Alexa, garage fans off.
Okay.
Alexa, garage fans off. This one.
That one didn't
I don't know
take.
why this one's not been listening. Alexa, garage fans off.
Okay.
I don't know why that one took so much longer than the others, but
Okay.
that one might be a cheat code on spin downs.
Yeah.
I will tell you, the designer normally stops first.
Well,
And then
yeah, that's
After that, I
plastic.
have no clue. It seems it should be different every time.
My hunch is the last one's gonna be that.
Which one?
The designer with the blender with the housing.
That's definitely been the last one a number of times, but so has the small 4-blade.
Okay. Yeah, that one's still.
So
The plastic designer, I would expect that to be first, just because it's really lightweight blades.
the bearings are stiff. I've taken it apart. I've oiled it. They're smooth. They run fine. They seem.
Yeah. Okay. So that one's first.
I might even change the bearings, to be honest. It's like the TriStar that no matter what I do, they're stiff. I know the two blades normally stop around the same time, so if they don't this time, it's because this one wasn't responding to Alexa right away, which is
right.
You know, a thing that happens.
Nutone's probably gonna be next.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yep. Actually, funny enough, this one's probably gonna be next after that. Even though that one had an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's next, and then we're at. It's like the three blade one, maybe. Yep. Small.
So Rick was right.
So then this is the last one. Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for the Rick tour. Unless there's anything else you want to show or you want to look at, or any other questions you have.
No, I think this is a really neat setup. There's got a lot of cool fans packed in a single house. So very neat. Very neat.
So my goal, other than the laundry room and like borderline the garage, is to have as many fans as you can have installed.
Does that Roto Beam up there work?
Alexa, Roto Beam on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna take a little while to get up to speed. My goal is to have as many fans installed as I can without it looking like a collector doing a fan display. And like I said, the laundry room is an exception. That's just everything in that room is just designed to be over the top.
Yep.
The garage is borderline. Like, it's not meant to look like a fan display. It's meant to look like useful fans, but it's borderline between like too many, between like a person installing fans versus a collector.
I don't think I've honestly ever seen that run before. That's cool. Is it on some kind of speed control or just it just takes that long?
It takes that long.
Wow.
Probably if I opened it up and cleaned the bearings and oiled it, then it would probably start up faster.
Okay.
It still has all the original dirt on it from when I got it.
Okay.
Just because it would be like, I'd probably have to sit at the workbench for 6 hours with steel wool WD-40 and Totally Awesome to get the whole thing clean.
Yeah. Honestly, in a garage, it looks fine like it is.
I would prefer it would polish up like a mirror.
Oh yeah.
And I would prefer that, but I also just can't justify putting in that kind of work.
Yeah.
It's still taking its time.
Yeah, no, it does take a while.
It draws like 5 amps or something.
What kind of motor is in that then?
I think they made their own motor. No, they didn't. It's like maybe a Redmond motor.
Okay.
I don't remember. Ask Rob Duffy. He's the
he'd know something about that.
He collects. In fact, I bought it because he used to like, if I found a Roto Beam, he'd pay through the teeth for it. And so when I found this one, I was like, oh, I know Rob's gonna want this, and he didn't want it. He's like, I got enough of that version. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it.
I think it's a neat addition, honestly. Oh, now it's working.
No, I use it when the garage doors open in the summertime to deter the bugs from coming in, to just kind of blow back to the front.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And also if there's fumes in here, like if I'm need to get some chemicals out.
Oh yeah, no kidding. That flies. Yeah, a little tape's blowing around.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we're at least close to full power, if not at.
Yeah, I think you could probably.
Alexa, Roto Beam off. Nope. Alexa, Roto Beam off. Yep. Okay, well, unless Rick's got anything else.
Yeah, we're at almost we're at an hour here, so that's.
You want to do Dan sign off?
All right. Thanks for watching.